Happiness is the meaning and the purpose of life, the whole aim and end of human existence. What comes to your mind when the Greek philosopher Aristotle says this? What does happiness mean to you? Becoming rich, becoming famous, or helping those in need? In a few minutes, maybe having a not so self-centered life will be what you strive for. Service to others really should be the overall goal of our lives. It lets you connect with many other people. It changes you and affects the community, and it also makes you a happier person. First, service to others lets you communicate with people. Yes, this may be time-consuming, or it may not be worth your time, but really, it is. Take time off from spending it with your friends and replace it with time with many others. What's the loss there? Through simple or big acts of kindness for others, others feel obligated to act friendly towards us. If you're still unsure, how about this? Is there any better way to spend a part of your life than assisting and serving others? And this is just a suggestion, a way to lead a better life in the future. No one is expecting you to burn yourself out, trying to meet the demands of everyone. Remember, you have a life as well. According to Huffington Post's article on serving others, the best type of social networking, helping others regardless of the setting or circumstances creates strong ties among the participants. These ties can grow into friendships and help us find our place in the community. Serving others really does serve yourself too. Not only does service connect you with others, it also changes you and the community. Through service, you practice moral values that people virtue in the world. By making yourself a priority, will this happen? Even a decision as small as picking up dropped papers from a person's hand in the hallway can help you realize what type of person you are. The question now is, are you the person that can share a fraction of your life to help someone in need? We live in a country where poverty is present. While you complain about how the food you eat doesn't taste good, others on the street have the bare minimum to support themselves. But most of us do not do anything about it because we always don't seem to have the time. But I know that my mom did. She started an outreach program last summer because of a fire that burned over 80 homes across the street, in which crowds of people lived. She distributed supplies of food and clothing to be sent into the slum. At the time, I was able to change my whole perspective of my life and the privileges I had, which family I was born into, if I have parents or not, if I slept on a bed or on dirt, if I had the opportunity to the right education. But it doesn't stop there. Once people see your acts of service, they also feel motivated to do the same. According to ABC News, on August 20th this year, one kind act of service to others went a long way when people at a Florida Starbucks cafe decided to pay for the next customer's order. How long did this go on for? 10 hours. Yes, 10 hours. The point is your actions are contagious, no matter good or bad. Finally, service to others makes you happier. It was hard work during the outreach program to the fire-affected families. Standing in a makeshift assembly line under 110 degrees of heat was a little painful, but it was worth it. I could say that I did something that made a difference in another person's life. And it felt nothing other than good, seeing the occasional smiles every time I passed a bag of food and clothing from my hand to theirs was all I needed to keep me happy. Not surprisingly, others around the world have discovered that service to others makes you happier. Michael Steger and Richard Ryan, psychologists at the University of Louisville and University of Rochester, found that doing good for others actually makes you happier, as drawn from a study. Richard Ryan mentions, but it turns out that in a paradoxical way, giving gets you more, and I think that's an important message in a culture that's pretty often getting messages to the opposite effect. Service to others really should be the overall goal of our lives. It lets you connect with many people. It changes you and affects the community, and it also makes you happier. Service doesn't have to be a big project or program for others. It could be as simple as letting others make their way through a big crowd or picking up a fork on the ground so no one slips. Aristotle said that the chief goal we pursue is happiness. What better way is there to achieve this than by serving others and putting them before us? Thank you.